Hey y'all, it's Ebony and I am back today to give you more hair and wig business advice. So stay tuned if you're ready to jump into today's topic. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be talking all about how to dominate your city. Okay, your city, your town, wherever you live at, you want to be the best of the best. You want to be the go-to person for bundles, or you want to be the go-to person for wigs. So this is what today's video is all about: how to become that go-to business that everybody in the city wants to shop with. Personally, I am a little biased because I would much rather and I would prefer to sell to everyone nationwide. Okay, I would prefer to have a global brand, so an online business where I'm able to sell to any and everybody, no matter where they are at in the world. But a lot of people are always asking about or always talking about their local customers, how to make them happy, how to please them, and just all of that good stuff. So we're going to be talking about all of that today. So based on my observations, when it comes to selling bundles, a lot of local customers are going to have certain expectations of you. So the first expectation they really be wanting, okay? They really want the hair to be on hand. They want the bundles to be readily available. They want to be able to come pick them up from you. Either you drop it off to them, you meet up with them and they pick it up, or they pick it up from an actual physical location or where you reside. They want to have access to the hair right away. So that's definitely something that you want to consider if you want to have a huge local customer base. Okay, they're always looking for items to be on hand, and honestly, this is probably a realization that most of you already came up with on your own. If you do drop shipping or if you do the pre-order system, you probably already noticed that customers do not like that. They are always asking if you have the products on hand, when is it available, can they get it today, if they can have a lower price. They ask so many questions. So if you offer the pre-orders or drop shipping, then trying to dominate your local town or your local city is really not going to work for you. I don't want to say it's never going to work, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult for it to work, and it's going to take a little bit longer for you to dominate your current city, town, where you live. The second thing that I observe is that they really do not want to spend an arm and a leg for anything, and they will literally tell you, who got hair on hand that's not going to charge me an arm and a leg? This is just what I see, and like I said, this is just an observation. They are expecting for prices to be lower. So if you plan on selling to local customers, you would need to lower your prices a little bit. You don't want to lower them so much that you're not making any profit. You still want to make profit, but you want it to be low enough to where they feel like they're getting a really good deal and that they got a really nice price. So when it comes to what I observed when it deals with wigs, they are basically expecting the same thing. Typically, they like pre-made wigs, so wigs that come directly from your vendor's factory. They typically like factory-made wigs because they're going to go and get their hair installed with a local hairstylist anyways, and that hairstylist is going to want to bleach the knots and pluck it and customize it according to their standards. So what I've noticed is that a lot of local customers, local wig customers, they prefer pre-made wigs, and they also want those wigs to be on hand. So they want you to have it in your inventory, and they want to have access to it the same day. So whether y'all meet up, whether you deliver it to them or whatnot, they want the items the same day. When it comes to custom wigs, they're not really expecting the custom wig to be made the same day, but they are expecting your turnaround time period to be less than a week. When I offer custom wigs and I allow customers to bring their own bundles, or if I was providing the bundles, I would literally have a turnaround time of 2 days if they provided their own hair, and if I was providing the hair, 7 days. So the turnaround times have to be quicker. It just seems like when you're in the same location as someone else, they just expect for the turnaround times to be quicker. They expect to have immediate access to you or to the products and services that they need. So you're going to have to keep that in mind. If you plan on dominating your local city, town, county to be the best, to be the person who sells the most wigs or bundles where you reside, then it's a must to have inventory and it's a must to have products on hand, okay? When it comes to marketing your services, what's really going to help you a lot is if you're in a lot of local Facebook groups. So here, I live in Jacksonville, Florida, which is also known as Duval County. So we have a lot of Duval Facebook beauty related hair groups, or just beauty related groups in general, that we're able to promote our products and services in. So you definitely want to find your local Facebook groups for wherever you live. That way you're able to promote your products and services in those groups. Now, do not go and join my local Facebook group and think the ladies are going to purchase from you if you don't have it on hand and if they cannot get access to it today. Last time I recommended this tip, a lot of people requested my local Facebook groups, and y'all, the ladies do not like it, okay? When y'all be advertising in my local group and people see that you all the way on the other side of the country, they are not liking that at all. So make sure you stick to your local Facebook groups. Another great marketing point is promoting yourself on your personal page. I know a lot of people, they like to keep their personal and their business page separately, but I found, especially on Facebook, just creating your own, having a personal page where you have a lot of local people that you already know, is just really good for business. You're interacting on your personal page and you have a lot of local family members and friends, and they constantly see you making wigs, or they constantly see that you're selling hair bundles and all of that good stuff on your page, it's going to be so easy for people to start recommending you. Somebody might make a post who have curly wigs for sale, and now all of your local family members and friends are tagging you in those posts. So another really good tip for marketing on Facebook and Instagram is using hashtags. So you want to always use local related hashtags. Whatever your county is, put your county name and then hair behind it. Put your county name and then wigs behind it. Whatever the name of your city is, put your city name and then wigs behind it. Put your city name and then bundles behind it, hair behind it, hairstylist behind it. Just use a lot of local related hashtags, because a lot of local people are going to be searching those things in order to find hairstyles quickly, in order to find exactly what they need. They will use a lot of local hashtags, so you definitely want to make sure you're always utilizing those under every post that you make. Another tip that I'm going to give is to add your location on all of your pages. So in your bio, or just like your Instagram name, instead of it saying it's your girl Ebony, put Jacksonville Wig Maker or Jacksonville bundles, right? Or whatever your city or town is, or maybe even your state. Make that your name. So you definitely want to put your location information somewhere in your bio, or even change your name on the platform to indicate that you're in a certain area and that's the area that you're going to be servicing. But another thing that I want to add is networking events and vendor events. So oftentimes there's always something going on in your city or town, or maybe a neighboring city or town, and they might have a lot of events with pop-up shops, beauty related events, just all different types of things. And you can really source these events just looking at Facebook events, or you can go to websites such as Eventbrite, or you can just follow a lot of popular people in the city. They're gonna always promote events that they have going on, etc. But it's very important that you go to those events, and when you go to those events, that you're really networking, that you're not afraid to put yourself out there, that you have a nice spirit and attitude about you. You're saying hey to everyone. You're letting everyone know who you are and what you do. Hey y'all, how y'all y'all doing? I'm Ebony. I'm a local wig maker here. Or hey y'all, I hope y'all having a good day. I'm Ebony, y'all. I'm gonna be your favorite wig maker. You know, just kind of have that really good inviting energy. Always introduce yourself and always say what it is that you do or what it is that you offer or what it is that you provide, you know, and just really get out there and get to know people. I know it's very difficult for a lot of us to get out of our comfort zones, but as of now, most of us know that there is no growth in your comfort zone. You cannot grow in your comfort zone. So you're gonna have to stop being scared and put yourself out there. And if you're able to be a vendor at these events, so if you can pay to get you a table or a booth set up where you can give out free samples or introduce your brand to others, or even have products there that people are able to purchase at these events, that is a great way to get your name out there, okay? And then also just basic stuff, handing out flyers every weekend. Going into other businesses and seeing if they will allow you to leave your business cards at the front counter. But as I said earlier, and I just want to speak on it more, I'm always going to recommend that others have an online business versus having a local based business. And the reason why I say this, well, I have multiple reasons for saying this. Reason number one, it's very difficult to do pre-orders or drop shipping if you have a local business, because people locally want to have access to your products and services instantly. So when you sell your products online, you're able to do drop shipping, pre-orders, and you can keep inventory on hand. Another reason why I say I would prefer having an online business is because with an online business, you can really grow and expand because you have access to the entire world. Sometimes locals always want the lowest price or the cheapest price. And a lot of times they really don't appreciate the true value that you have to offer. So you may realize with locals, they may only want to support the popular people or people who are already established. Or you might realize they always want something discounted. They always want something cheap. They're not giving you a chance, and they're not giving you a fair opportunity to thrive. So because of that, I feel like having an online business, you have greater chances of making more money and to be able to grow your business because you have access to people all over the world. Another great thing I love about having an online business is that people expect that is going to take time to receive their packages. So when people order from companies like Fashion Nova, they're not expecting their package tomorrow or the next day. They're expecting to receive their package the next week. You get what I'm saying? So when you have an online business, it gives you more wiggle room. You are able to have a turnaround period. If you want to take an off day, you can take an off day because people not expecting to have their package the same day or the next day. But like I said, I hope all of these advice and tips in this video is helpful to someone out there. If it's helpful to you, drop it in the comments below. Let me know if my advice in this video has been helpful to you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not